If they don't beat you when they grow up, you shouldn't be surprised. I have seen Western children beat their parents. They answer them back. It was a day when the children of a good family would always address their parents as sir or mother as a madam. But today I have seen them answering them back, saying all kinds of funny things and knowing all the filth of the world, all the filth of the world. They know so much of filth that you are shocked you don't know that. And the whole attitude of all their medias, or ours also I should say in a way, is to create that attitude, to put our children into that filth all the time, take them to that filth. Our people also, I see in the television here also, they show all these horribly nude, funny women in the advertisement. Because these advertisements and the medias also work out your attention onto the gross, they play on your weaknesses. That's how they make you weak. And when you become weak, they become very powerful. Then the media is so powerful you can't do anything. There is no purity in their hearts to do benevolence, to do good to the people, as we call janahit. There's not in their mind at all. Somehow to make money. What's the harm in making money? It's surprising how people are compromising for the sake of money. Money doesn't give you joy. I have to tell you, it cannot give you joy. Don't run after money. Have an integrated attitude towards money. Then the other hand, which is like this, has to be done. You have to give. If you have money, you must give. How many of them know where to give money? They'll give money to places where people will cheat them, like Rajneesh. They will not give money to the poor. They will not develop anything for the poor in a proper way. The other day I was surprised, I went to Pune. We have there a very good system started called as Jana Shanti, where people give food for 2 rupees, very good food for one meal, very, very good food, excellent food they give, and sufficient for 2 rupees. And they said all the president downward people came here, we had to spend money on their reception, we gave them this, that, garland, this, that, and everybody gave big, big lectures. And nobody is willing to even give them a place on rent. No one wants them there because they think you will go into competition with others who are making profits and will not get votes. So the whole system is so funny that you end up at a point that they want to give money because they want to have votes. They want to win the elections because they want to make money. I mean, I came to this country and everybody is saying, what's the matter, why can't we get plot? Because the person wants to eat the money. Here everybody eats the money. Eating the money. Paise khate. They paise khata, they paise khata, they paise khata. Said, don't they eat their food? Why are they eating food? Money? This is the trouble of this country has come because money has become the most important thing for them. Nothing that they think that this body, this being, this is a collective being. This is a samuhik being. It cannot be happy with this kind of a harm we are doing to our society. All those who do things like this, their 7 generations will be cursed by God. You must understand. Those who make money at the cost of the poor people, they will be cursed forever. And one should not join such people even if you have to suffer. I know it's very hard time. People cannot afford to live with the earnings they have. But still, if you decide, you can live with the satisfaction that you have done right. When my father was, and my mother both, were in jail so many times. We were 11 children, we were very rich people living in huts. And we didn't have food for days together sometimes. And we were used to very rich life. They sacrificed everything for the country's freedom. Where are such people now? You can't think of them. They are legendary people. Nobody wants to sacrifice anything whatsoever. And this is the movement. This is a new movement of Swatantra. Swatantra is not yet complete. You can see it clearly. It is not. Your freedom is not complete. If your freedom has to be complete, you must get your swatantra, you must know the technique of your swa, of your spirit. Unless and until you get this full freedom, you are not free people. You are slaves of money, you are slaves of powers, you are slaves of showing off, you are slaves of everything today. All kinds of bad habits. I have never known so many drunkards that we find these days. So we have become greater slaves of all the bad habits, all the bad doings, and there is nothing that a person in a big position can think of not doing. Why it has happened to us? Why have we all collapsed into such insipid, useless people? What has happened to our countrymen is this, that they have not realized that the greatest thing is in the brain, is the roots. And these roots are in this country, in this Maharashtra. These roots are here. The Kundalini has to only enlighten these roots, and we never bothered about it. We never cared for it. We are all the time worried as to how to get more money. So the people who are highly paid or who are at a higher position with less pay also maybe, they are making money by eating that. And the others are a sort of people who are going on strike for everything. For what? For money. Again for money. This Bombay is half finished because of strikes. What for strikes? I asked them. You are a drunkard? Yes. You drink? All right. And you smoke? Yes. You eat tobacco? Yes. You eat pan? That means you have money. Otherwise, how can you afford all these things? When you ask for more money in a strike, better find out what sort of a man he is. If he can drink, afford to drink, then you need not give him any money to drink more. Any mother who sees her son is drinking will never give him any money because he will be drinking with that money. What else is he going to do? What good is he going to do with that? So what happens that this attention, when it starts moving towards money, we become so blind that we do not see why are we asking for money. What is the need for money? I am not for these capitalists at all. I know how horrid they are. But what I am saying that why break the machinery like this? Now, whatever you may do, whatever you may tell them, that finish this striking and enjoy yourself now for the God's sake. We have really poor people in the villages, not in Bombay. In Bombay we don't have poor people. They can go to cinema, they can do all kinds of things. How can they be poor? But they have time, and they have more time. That's why they get entered into such things. And they are going to finish up this Mumbai of yours very soon, if you allow these people to go on strike. It's stupidity, absolute stupidity, and it comes from the Western people, not from Gandhiji. Gandhiji didn't tell you to fight for money, did he? He asked you to fight for swatantra. And today, if he was living, he would have talked about Sahaja Yoga, I'm sure of that. But the problem that exists with us is that we don't want to see that this machinery is now shaking. We have to have another system, a parallel system that will crush this stupid machinery which is taking us downward and downward and downward. A girl must have 10 types of saris, 10 types of clothes she must wear, like a Kashmiri girl, she must wear like a Punjabi girl, she must wear like an English girl. What is the need? I mean, we are rich people, I should be very rich. We used to have only 2 saris and one for Thevni, as they call it, one for some special occasions. And we lived well, we educated well, where attention was learning and attention was towards God.